For the last 6 months, I've been slowly changing my view on material things and clutter. I've removed many possessions from my life that no longer brought joy or value. Some of the items were sold, some donated, others gifted to friends. Some purchases have been made to allow for an overall reduction in items, but each purchase is considered and not an impulse buy. So coming up is a list of 10 things a man can remove with minimalism. It's taken me a long time to come to terms with moving from traditional books to ebooks. I enjoyed the feel and sometimes even the smell of a printed book. Over time, the benefits of ebooks became too strong to ignore. The reduced weight, the portability, accessibility across multiple devices brought such benefits to me. As I start my minimalist journey, removing the storage of books, bringing more space and decluttering my life. So far, the shelf space I have gained has helped to store other items more tidily. I hope as I minimalise more, some of the storage shelf can be removed. Similar to removing printed novels and technical books, removing recipe books from the kitchen has removed the need to store these books, which in many cases I had brought little value to my life due to their limited use. I now save any recipes I find on the internet as a PDF file. I store this file in a cloud file storage service, so it's made available across all my devices wherever I am. There's no point in having a great recipe at home when you're on holiday or at a friend's house and want to show off your culinary skills. Unless you own a particularly fashionable timepiece that you like to wear as an accessory, then your phone will tell you the time just as well as any watch. I've experimented with smartwatches and various fitness trackers and struggled to see the benefits. In most cases, the additional functions of the watch brought a higher amount of digital clutter to my life, hence removed. Having a bulging wallet is something I've struggled with for years. I'm sure people think I'm wealthier than I am as I struggle to extract a thick wallet from my pocket. The honest truth is it was stuffed with receipts, stamps, loyalty cards I might use but never did, membership cards for places I no longer visit, and foreign currency and travel passes. My actual day-to-day requirements are very small. Having a large bulging wallet in your jeans is also very unattractive. Open up your wallet and be brutal about slimming down what you don't need on a daily basis. With the growth of online radio and music subscription services, the need to buy music on its own is reduced by many people. Hence, traditional radios and stereos are overkill in an age of smart TVs and Bluetooth speakers. My traditional radios and stereo were gathering dust as I streamed more content from either my laptop or my smartphone. So as friends need a replacement for their music devices, or as they needed recycling, I just phased them out. If you have a requirement for generating a loud sound, many Bluetooth speaker manufacturers have large units capable of replacing your stereo speakers. Or add a streaming device to your existing stereo to pick up the streaming music service from your phone or your laptop to breathe more life and value from the stereo unit. Another product suffering from the rise of the internet, services such as Amazon Prime Video and Netflix, along with the cable and satellite catch-up services, have removed the need for purchasing DVDs. Remove the storage clutter of all DVDs you won't watch again. There is not a huge resale value in DVDs, however a decent sized collection might be enough to transfer into a Bluetooth speaker or a streaming device to give life to your old stereo system. If your young children have outgrown the cartoon DVDs, donate the DVDs to a school, toddler group or other young person group. Consumerization in the technology market has fueled the purchase of too many devices. Owning a desktop and a laptop is pointless. Owning more than one mobile phone or tablet for many is hard to justify. What usually happens is a new electronic device is purchased for a specific purchase and task without thinking about the need or if an existing device could perform the function, sometimes though just with a minor inconvenience. By reducing our technology footprint, the items we own get more use, a better return on that investment we make, and reduce the number of interruptions for notifications and stress trying to find charging cables. If you own a laptop and need a bigger screen or a bigger keyboard, there are docking solutions or even individual adapters that can be plugged into a laptop when your need is to increase the functionality of the laptop. It's amazing the number of pens that can be collected over time, from free pens given at events to forgetting to return a borrowed pen. Before we know it, we have a pot full of pens. Then we add some nice pens, ones that write well. Then a current favourite pen is identified, maybe a pen that is nothing more special than a standard Bic biro. But we like it because it seems to write nicely. With pen wealth becomes a laziness to look after pens. They are never left in one place, discarded because ownership of many pens mean a replacement is readily available at a moment's notice, increasing the clutter in our houses. When found again, we place back in the pen pot and the cycle continues. Break the cycle by owning only one pen. Since I embraced this concept 6 months ago, I have never lost my chosen single pen, and I know where it is at all times. Check above your front door. I'm sure there isn't a sign proclaiming you have a liquor license. It amazes me how many people appear to have a fully stocked bar in their house. This generates clutter and storage issues along with all the associated glasses. I've found by having some beer and wine in the fridge, along with a spirit of choice, my chosen poison is whiskey, I can enjoy a drink when I wish without the clutter. Of course, if you're having a home party, you may need to buy a few bottles more. Just take into consideration if you give your guests a choice from 4 or 5 drinks, they will find one they like, instead of offering them any choice from 20 and having lots of open bottles to store or waste post-party. Life has become a receptor for digital noise, bombarded by text, email, social media signals and the desire to have what other people have. Take some time out to look at your email, phone and computer and work out how to make these devices quieter. Turn off unnecessary notifications, subscribe from mailing lists that provide no benefit, and uninstall programs and applications that waste time, space or impact upon your creativity. As mentioned, I'm still early on in my minimalist journey, so I'm sure there'll be some other items that can be removed as I move along my journey. But I'll be really interested to know if you've got any tips as a guy or even as a lady who has helped a guy to declutter of things that they might be able to remove from their life. So leave a comment below and maybe we can make a second list or expand the list to include those things. Thanks for watching.